Everyone is sick of these overhyped promises.
ChatGPT.
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 ChatGPT smashed the door down so hard that people started thinking it could do everything, fix everything, and most importantly, bring us clients. If you type ChatGPT lead generation on YouTube, you will find videos like these. Using ChatGPT to generate leads for free, how to generate free leads using ChatGPT, how to generate leads for free using ChatGPT. But here is what they don't tell you. The results come with a lot of fine print. So I decided to investigate. I watched these videos, followed their method step by step, and I realized that ChatGPT ended up wasting my time. Let's go. So basically what I'm going to do is to watch one of these videos and we are going to apply exactly what's being said in order to determine whether ChatGPT is going to save us time or not. We are going to set up a timer, and without further ado, let's get started.
Imagine waking up to a fresh batch of unlimited, highly qualified warm leads eager to buy your offer right now.
Okay, let's move forward. Use search engines to find unlimited leads.
You'll first open Google and type real estate plus gmail.com into the search bar and hit enter.
I already know that method. Actually, it's a good method, but it has a lot of weak spots. But we'll talk about that in a moment. Well, the idea behind it is that if you type real estate like this within square brackets, I end up with search results, including exactly that term. It's not enough because we're looking for leads, right? So we can say real estate plus gmail.com. This method is working. It's not perfect for maybe what we can do as well is to specify the platform. And in order to do so, we can say, for example, site linkedin.com plus real estate plus gmail.com. And in that case, we should end up with only LinkedIn accounts. By the way, a little trick for you: if you click on Tools and on Advanced Search, you have a summary of what you can or cannot do. Find pages with all these words, this exact word or phrase, add within the site or domain linkedin.com. Basically, here is your lead. In that case, for example, there is an email address. Good, let's pick up the second one. In that case, there is no email address. So usually we find the email address within the small description. So I'm pretty sure the email address is shown within the detail page, within the LinkedIn profile, but it doesn't appear directly. It's not 100% reliable.
Considering there are dozens of pages per search result, there are virtually unlimited leads you can contact.
Okay, so that's another point. Actually, how many results I end up with? Okay, by default, as you can see, I have 10 results per page. Maybe I want to switch it to 100 results per page. So I'm going to add at the end of my link and num is equal to 100. And I know for a fact for each Google search, we end up roughly with 300 results. In that case, it was 314. So these are not unlimited leads, but this is still like a good start, right? Okay, let's move on.
Now, all you gotta do is scroll down to load a bunch of pages, and now just copy paste, Command A, Command C, and then...
Sorry? No, you're kidding. I wonder, we can find like easier way of doing things. For example, we can try to scrap the data. No technical skill is really required. I can use something like Instant Data Scraper. It's far from being perfect, but it's still like a start. And I'm able to extract 100 leads. And if I locate the next button, boom, I click on next, I set up a minimum delay, and I start scrolling, and I have around 300 leads. I get a CSV file. So let's imagine a second what happened if we try to extract the data in a more appropriate way, in a more professional way. But I have promised you we're going to apply the same method as it did, so let's do that. I create a new Google Doc, and let's copy just the first page. So Control A, Control C, and Control V.
Step 5 is instruct ChatGPT to format the data with a prompt.
And here is the magic prompt, which is going to solve all our problems. Okay, let's break it down for a second. Here are the columns: location, full name, email address, company name, website link, phone number, or Instagram link, and LinkedIn link, by the way. One question remains: can we extract all this data? Which means for each lead, for example, for the first one, where is the data located? The location, okay, it's available here. The full name, okay, I see it. The email, sometimes it's available. The company name, this one is a bit more confused. I think in some cases it's the last element within the title. So here it might be Napolo. The website link, okay, it's here, but if we copy paste the link in a text format on ChatGPT, I'm not sure he is going to identify the link, the website link. What is next? The phone number, okay, so I can say +1 something, and in some cases I might end up with a phone number. Instagram link, it doesn't make sense, and LinkedIn link, it is the same as website link, so same thing, I remove that part. Here is our corrected prompt. I copy and I paste it.
Don't type enter yet. For now, just follow the next step. Step 6 is paste all the information from the Google Doc into ChatGPT. Now that you have the prompt typed into the message box of ChatGPT, paste all the copied information from the Google Doc into ChatGPT just below the prompt you wrote in step 1, and then hit enter.
You cannot be serious. It costs nothing to try it. But if we just copy and paste like all 40 pages at once, there is no way it's gonna work. Okay, I said nothing. Apparently it works. At least it seems to work. Let's take a closer look at it. And we have something. That's awesome. Now let's take a look at how many leads we have. 41 leads, and we were expecting at least 300. And at the end of the day, after 25 minutes of work, we end up with a method which is like far from being perfect. This video is actually useful, but it comes with at least 3 problems. Let's be honest, we have used this technique ourselves, and yes, it is possible to get a few hundred leads for free even using ChatGPT, but getting 90,000 leads in a single day for free, that's just not happening. It's like saying I can walk from New York to Los Angeles. Yes, technically I can, and it will only cost me the soles of my shoes. But I'm definitely not doing it in a day. Or I can just take the plane and get there 169 times faster. That's the reality behind the word free. What is free is not scalable.
T'as raison, c'est plus un hack qui est connu et moins il fonctionne. C'est l'avantage en fait du truc, c'est-à-dire d'être à contre-courant. Un bon hack, quand il est connu, en fait, il est trop tard, quoi. Et un vrai bon hack, tu le gardes pour toi, en fait. Tu l'utilises quand tu commences à en parler, c'est que t'as fini avec.
The entrepreneurs who share their free methods only share them when they are done using them. Look, I wanted to test something really simple. I asked ChatGPT create a CSV file from Google Maps with a list of 300 restaurants in New York City, including the following columns: business name, address, phone, rating, and email. The most basic concept ever. I just wanted to check if with a single prompt you could actually do everything. Normally, for tasks like this, you would use SaaS tools, platforms designed to grab data where your prospects actually are. But hey, even Satya Nadella, Microsoft CEO himself, announced that traditional SaaS would be replaced by AI agents.
I think the notion that business applications exist, that's probably where they'll all collapse, right, in the agent era.
But let's be real, we are not there yet. What did ChatGPT give me? A half-working Python script saying, hey, figure it out yourself. Great, except I do not know how to code. Sure, ChatGPT lowers the entry barrier, but that barrier is still pretty high. Maybe one day we will be able to pull 90,000 leads with a single prompt, but for now, even developers are, let's say, cautious.
Mettre à disposition une infrastructure simple pour obtenir des dizaines, voire des centaines de milliers de fiches à l'échelle d'un pays très facilement, en 2 clics et très rapidement. Ça, on peut le faire avec des agents IA, mais pour quelques dizaines, quelques centaines de fiches par jour. Parce qu'il faut pas, c'est pas que l'IA sait pas le faire, c'est qu'elle n'aura pas l'infrastructure elle-même intégrée. Mais ça veut dire qu'il faut l'infrastructure pour scraper 100 000 fiches sur Google Maps. On va pas pouvoir demander à un agent IA d'aller s'acheter toute seule des proxys, de s'auto-configurer une database, ou alors peut-être, mais pas demain, pas dans un an, peut-être dans 5 ans. Mais je vois pas ça arriver tout de suite, immédiatement.
Là, ça rentre sur un autre sujet qui est le sujet des prédictions et des prévisions. Sur une courte échéance, sur du moyen terme, on peut se baser sur ce qui existe, mais au-delà, en fait, c'est difficile, voire même impossible d'avoir des prévisions de où ça va aller. Le passé nous apprend finalement que les prévisions se sont toujours révélées fausses. Quand Internet est apparu, les gens avaient tous des prévisions sur ce qu'Internet allait changer. Ils ne pouvaient pas en fait prévoir à quel point ça allait changer, à quel point il y allait avoir les réseaux sociaux, les gens qui allaient avoir toute leur base de connaissances sur un smartphone, etc. Même les patrons de grandes boîtes comme Microsoft font ce genre d'annonces, mais en fait, c'est juste des annonces, c'est juste pour faire du buzz, en fait. C'est-à-dire que c'est pas sérieux.
While watching this video, I noticed the top comment said, "These are not leads, these are contacts." And that comment really made me think, because it sums up a huge misunderstanding. So what's a contact? A contact is raw data, the bare minimum. Name, surname, company, job title. We don't even know if the contact is interested or even relevant to what we are offering. A lead, on the other hand, is a qualified contact. Someone who's shown real or potential interest in your offer. For example, if I build websites and I look for clients using the Google method, I will end up with a list of contacts. But if I take that list and filter for people who already have a website running an outdated version of WordPress, now those contacts become leads. They are much more targeted. Their need is obvious. Now, if you want segmented prospects without spending 30 minutes on it, check out Scrap.io. Scrap.io is the ultimate tool for scraping Google Maps. Why Google Maps? Because it is the very best platform for targeting small and medium-sized businesses. No tech skills required. All you need is a business category and a location. And as a bonus, you can scrape prospects at the scale of an entire country. Yes, you can. It means you can scrap restaurants in the United States with no problem. Click the link in the description and you will get your first 100 leads completely offered.